Hello everybody, and welcome back to Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. Sorry, and as you can see, we're on Steam this time, bottom right, and normally you won't see that, and that's because we're recording with my capture card on my main PC. Okay, so you probably know what this video is about after the video title, but I'm not going to say anything yet. And so this also means that I'm not going to be up to where I was in the game. I have not completed the game yet. And it looks like everything's good. I think. Anyway, I'm going to continue and see if this is in fact the case, or if this has caused some major issues, and I'm going to have to turn down the... Looks like it's fine. So anyway, hello.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. I'll come back later.
Okay. Okay, anyway, we're going to go back to the menu then, and I'm going to fire up this. What? Oh, what's going on? So, as you can tell, which it disappears, this is not me using some other program or anything. As you can look at the bottom, they have updated the game. They've updated the game to, I'm just going to do that, it's fine. They've updated the game to have controller support now, which is awesome news. So, you actually press forward to move. Why is there a leaf in the building? Excuse me? So, I do want to do one thing though, and that's going to be in the advanced settings of this. Gameplay. Gotta turn that up. Okay. There we go. So you can turn it in a full 360 degrees with this. And as you see, you can go so it looks like you can go forward or diagonal. Oh, it's just telling you which direction you're going to move.
This cozy fireplace hasn't been used in a while.
So you can look at everything then. So, RB, LB to move in between objects. Oh gosh. So then you move the cursor. That's a bit too high. There we go.
Rust be gone. Now that's handy. The Perrys recycle their paper.
So this is actually perfect. We press double button to open phone. Thank you. I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna inspect. It's still a bit too high for my liking. Hold on. So yeah. They've added controller support, and this is me just going to play a little bit of the game with that controller support, because here's the good news. This most likely means we're getting a console version of the game releasing probably within the next half of a year, and I'm guessing, if I had to guess, I'm guessing this is going to be their, like, new game, like, second game of the year, or the first game of the year kind of deal. because they worked on it so much that it's going to release, you know, like it's a whole nother game to release, but it's not. It's going to be a console release. So I don't know. That probably won't make me too happy, but I'll be getting it. If they don't release it within the next like couple of months, because now they have basically everything set, they can basically just release it on consoles. I might do a Master Sleuth playthrough with the controller on PC and then just play it once through on Xbox, getting achievements that way. Okay. I'm gonna go in here to try it. Okay. There's a slight issue we're seemingly having. A to skip.
This doesn't work for me.
And by the way, this is only on Steam. I don't know how you update the, please work. Okay, well in this case, I'm gonna quit to the menu and start it back up. Please work. Okay, well, in this case, it seems to be the game actually bugged. Load. I'm gonna load that. And I'm gonna quickly just re-grab, which by the way, new keyboard and new mouse.
Rust be gone.
I've had this, oh gosh, I've had this for a little while.
The Perrys recycle the...
That's fine. Okay, well, that looks like a permanent glitch that I'm not going to be able to fix, which does not look good. I may have to reinstall the game. In that case, I am going to head on out and skip past Ned's phone call again.
This isn't working. Well, that was...
I'm going to try to find a puzzle. Hi, so you actually spin fully around, which is really nice, so I can go ahead and pick up this.
Record print lighter. Why here? Better hang on to that.
And it's forward on the left stick to move. And I actually think that this game works a lot better with a controller than it does with the keyboard and mouse, but I'd want it on Xbox. It'd be a little bit more fine-tuned to it. Yes, this is only their first attempt at it.
Did you... So do you about 8 ever you think most night? Did you go?
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna go inside and it's still kind of finicky. Whoa, gosh, go forward. There's still some things to be worked on. Of course, it's a new game, but like for example this mini game here, it's fairly simple.
Done. Hey, we what? Is she? Yeah, just Olivia is. I'm
Okay. For some odd reason, I have to go around like this. Oh gosh. That is still just too slow. Like, what's going on? Oh. Go turn that up. It gives it a little bit more freedom than what they were doing. I'm glad it's patched, because it is a lot better, and I like it how it shows you all the directions that you can... Whoa, boy. You can move into.
Huh.
Okay, so it's X and then A to use items. And it actually can work on PS4 controllers as well.
Talk to you.
So then RB to go over X,
Of
A.
course. Welcome. Talk to you later.
Bye. Okay, so we're going to test some of this out.
The road has completely collapsed into the sinkhole. No wonder they closed it off. The ground is...
Oh, there, watch your step.
The road
Okay,
is completely...
I know. Okay, let's go in here. So this is actually very interesting turn of events, because this is what this means is hopefully...
The carefully researched genealogy of several accused witches. Their names weren't fully cleared until 2001.
Nance, leave. Unfortunately.
Okay. Don't know what happened there. Well, anyway, I'm gonna scan it.
It was a time of horror.
It does take a little bit of getting used to, for sure, but I think that it's okay. And the good news is about consoles is for people who, and that's very nice. This was a very annoying thing in the game, being forced to like maneuver the camera a certain way. Because now I can check in places I don't think I've ever been able to look before. Like I don't think you can ever look this direction in the game. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. Apparently you can.
Through these woods lies the infamous Hathorn estate.
Yes, yes.
Hawthorne House.
Yes, yes, yes. One more here.
These headstones
So,
bear names
personally,
of-
I did spend double the amount of money on this than I think most people should. Now, I don't know if they've thought of a way to fix the physical version of the game.
Before you stands Abigail
Which, personally, if anyone from Her Interactive is watching this, I'd highly recommend creating your own little, like, game hub for your games. Even if it's just the newer ones, like, you used to have. Except what you could do is you could just post your updates through that. And then that would be like, for example... Instead of sending them through Steam, it just sends them directly through your personal thing there to update your games. I know people wouldn't like it, but unfortunately, without some sort of way to update your game, you're forcing people to buy it double, and I don't think many people are going to be very appreciative.
Hi. Sorry to bother.
We didn't.
Nice. Salem's best. Sorry.
Also, hold on a second. Hathorn House. Puritan statue. Oh, hold on. I know where I went wrong. But it's also...
Why are there
We were testers in a small town like this. I love that. I love that so much. Just because it shows that they either got... I'm 90%
It's locked.
sure they got a fan involved, and I think it was a reward for some contest, and I love that. Because they're not afraid because of the bad quality to put it in there. I don't know if that was their just choice or not, but still.
Salem Museum, known formerly
And
as
I
the town hall.
personally
Not only
do not feel that this game looks bad. From what they went to, oh hey, welcome to Salem. And it does have a thing where you can like open Steam, like Big Steam or whatever. Complete the tour. I did not complete the tour. Are you? Oh, apparently I completed the tour. Okay, never mind. I completed the tour. It makes it maneuvering a lot easier, actually. A lot easier. Because you're not forced, and we're actually going to try this puzzle, but you're not forced to be constrained
you really
to...
become my enemy if I committed a crime?
Sorry. You shouldn't joke about that.
You shouldn't
Why?
joke about
You
that.
I called the
Arrest me?
police to report you. Yeah.
Well, you think?
My OBS is lagging a little bit, which is not good, but
Yes.
okay, Alicia Cole has the key. Off to Alicia Cole. It actually makes moving around a lot easier. I don't know if they intended on this.
Hello? I'll come back later. Well,
And the tutorial is actually updated.
shouldn't be
Okay, so here's the annoying thing though. A puzzle like this, you need to come up with controls, like maybe on the D-pad. So for this puzzle, you'd use a D-pad to move over and click on these buttons. Not a mouse. Because that's not really okay. You don't want to make a point-and-click game fully point-and-click on a console. You want it to be interwoven with the controls to make it easier for people. It's not super difficult, but it is. And the controller does actually vibrate. I'm using this Bluetooth wise, so it actually is pretty impressive comparative. It means they are doing some work. Ah, dang it. See, this is annoying going back. It's a tad bit. But, I mean, I'll take anything. They can always update the game on Xbox. Now, the issue is them getting accepted to Microsoft and Sony. And the other thing is, this is probably not too complicated for them. Because they made their game in Unity.
still got it.
They can just
How'd you learn
probably
to do, that,
do
actually?
something very simple
Video tutorial.
comparatively.
Someday you
to
have
get
to tell me about your
controller
secret
support
life
to
of
work.
breaking and entering, Drew. Because you're in danger of being cool. Which, honestly,
Okay. I do like how that just appears, though.
You know, of course. Did your father? Did, look,
well,
Can you?
the house was built by
yeah.
more recent. The investigate.
And fun fact, this is actually available on the Microsoft Store for PC, the PC version,
Yes.
I've done.
which I eventually am going to probably buy it on there to support Her Interactive. I know that seems like a waste of money to some people, but I think it's quite cool, so I probably will do that eventually.
The property owner. This comes.
And who knows, maybe it'll be on Xbox Play Anywhere.
She still lives on.
And who knows, it'll probably be free with a Game with Gold month,
Well,
to be honest, if it gets on
I'm
there.
officially exhausted. Let's head back to the Perry house, okay?
Okay. Want justice? When do we want it? Now. You know what the real question is? You know what the real question is?
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
That is the real question at hand. Why are there protesters in a small town like this? Huh. I like this game. I really do. I'm glad I finally have a Nancy Drew game. It's been Well.
Done. This looks great.
It's just.
Now to find a nice place to put it.
It's only gonna have a nose. I mean, if you insist. We want it now. Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now.
So, any thoughts?
First album. What? You don't think so?
That
Oh my
might
gosh.
they were wi-
You know, you need your.
I'll try not right now. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Ha. Huh? Huh?
I think it's aimed outside, but it's just a nose. Like, just a nose. Anyway, and saving works pretty much the same way. See, this is without a cursor, which is quite nice, but I guess some of the puzzles they didn't know how to do it with a cursor. So that's fine. But this is a great update. Oh hey, movie trailer still there. Press and hold B to skip. It's kind of funny though. I have the disc, the DVD, like the disc version. Now here's the thing. This is where the problem lies. I'm glad I have the version on disc. I am very happy. I would not trade that version for anything. Not even if it was for the Steam version. The issue is, how is Her Interactive going to get updates to the people with the disc version? I know it's not their top priority, but they're gonna have to do it. The question is how, and the question is when. Because people are asking how they get this. And I guarantee you, some people don't have Steam, and I guarantee you some people probably don't want Steam. I guarantee you some people aren't going to want to buy the game again. So that's why I'm saying they either have to figure out how to get a patch uploaded to their website so people can download and install, which is more complicated, or they're going to have to create a launcher, somehow have people download it, register the DVD version to that, or give all the people who have DVD versions Steam keys as a free thing, and then they'll have to do that in the future if they can't come up with anything else. Every time you buy a disc version of this game, because they have disc versions left, you get a free Steam key with it. And that's the issue, is they're going to have to do one of the above. The patch is probably what they're going to do, but they have to do something, or people are not going to get the content that they want. But I am very excited to see what happens with this series now that there's controller support enabled. This video is probably going to be a bit choppy. I can kind of see it already, but it's okay. It's less choppy than it was originally, so it'll be fine. When I record the game, when I record this again, it'll hopefully be on Xbox or PlayStation or Switch, because I will get it on everything, and I hope they do a VR version of this game, or a VR game in general, and release that on PlayStation VR, and I will snatch that up and play it. But anyway, we're going to wrap up this video right about here. Great update. I am very, very happy that Nancy Drew Midnight Salem has controller support. It is a step in the right direction, and the game is being updated. Hopefully they can update more things, like whatever that glitch is. Am I still having it? Because it's not just with the controller support. Yeah, I'm still having it. It's giving me a glitch here, which is not good because that's for an achievement, and now I may not be able to get it even if I reinstall the game. And that's a bug. I've not dealt with a bug in this game, but there's one. It's also bad though because There are some other puzzles that I think are required in the game to like inspect and look like a jacket. You have to look at a jacket and pull something out. If that messes up, then you can't continue the game. But anyway, so that's gonna do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully, we'll see where Her Interactive goes. Hopefully, we'll get some news. They've been very, very uptight and quiet about things, which I do not like. They need to be more straightforward about it. They need to talk to people, because how can you trust a company when the company does not talk to people? It's probably their new CEO, and I think a lot of the issues have come from the new CEO, so that CEO probably should just leave. You know. But either way, I again hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.